Hey guys, this is your boy Dino, aka DRP here, and welcome back to another video to my channel, another video of me reacting to Death Battle, guys. Yes, the latest Death Battle, which came out 12 days ago. Sorry. Which came out 12 days ago, but is something that I only got down to reacting now, since I'm back in my place and trying to catch up with things. So the latest Death Battle being Ghost Rider from Marvel versus Spawn from Image Comics. Ghost Rider I know something about, basic level I guess, but Spawn I've heard of him, but I don't know this character. I have heard of this character, but I don't know anything about the character. So we're going to be reacting to this Death Battle. I mean, in 12 days it's got 1.8 million views. It must have done pretty damn well. So this is going to be one of them Death Battles where I'm going to have to watch the research and then I'll let you know what my prediction would be. I'm sorry that the stand is there with all my clothes up. Unfortunately, there's just so much shit in my room because I recently moved to this room, in the fact that I moved to the room and then I had my night shift start, and as soon as my night shift was done, I went straight to India for my holiday. So I didn't have time to set things up in my room at all. So I do apologize for this, but this will be cleaned up soon, in due time. In due time. Either way, let's check this out. I mean, I don't know who would win. I generally don't know, but we will see right now. Let's get to this. Start recording is fine. PC screen is fine. What's the volume like? Volume is 55. Okay. Alright, let's get to this in 3, 2, 1, go. Jesus Christ, okay.
Ghost Rider versus Spawn.
The Spirit of Vengeance versus the Dark Angel of Armageddon.
He's with
Dark
my boomstick.
Angel of Armageddon.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, right. Let's see these researchers.
Johnny Blaze has always been a man possessed, chasing the thrill of certain doom by performing death-defying stunts.
Pretty
Following
much,
the
yeah.
example of his adoptive father, Crash Simpson.
Until the day Crash lived up to his name and got
Crashed.
cancer. Heartbroken, without enough Wampa fruit to save him, Johnny turned to the only thing that could. Chemotherapy.
The devil.
Oh!
To cure Crash's cancer, Johnny sold his soul to Mephisto, king of the 8th layer of hell.
Only for Crash to actually live up to his name right after.
But instead of scooping up Johnny's soul, Mephisto had something else in mind. He bound Johnny to an instrument of divine wrath,
Yeah.
Zarathos, the Spirit of Vengeance.
Zarathos.
So Johnny Blaze lived up to his name and burst into hellfire. An undead skeleton biker with a sick-ass hog. The 5th scariest Nick Cage performance. The stuntman from hell. He called himself the Daredevil.
Sorry, Johnny, that name's taken.
Okay, then how about the Ghost Rider?
Yep, Ghost
Sure,
Rider.
we definitely didn't forget that we named a character the same thing only 5 years earlier. All you.
Oh,
Ghost Rider was bad
Okay.
news for Earth's sinners and scumbags. He's strong enough to pull
Volcano
down
of hell.
skyscrapers, blow up mountains, and cause earthquakes that can be felt across whole countries.
Don't even think about fighting back. He can remake his whole body from the hellfire that engulfs him, making him immune to all physical damage. Only holy weapons that target his soul can harm him.
It's not just
Okay.
his body. His whole arsenal is hellfire. Ghosty can create anything he can think of.
damnation stare. Is that the stare where he kind of like burns you from the inside? Like using your sins against you or something like that. I don't know if that's the damnation stare, but there's the penance stare as well. I don't know which one it is. It's like he's like look into my eyes and feel the pain. I think he says that in the movie, so I don't know what its actual name is. Demonic magic, hell cycles, hellfire, Mystic Chains, okay, I know that. Regenerative Healing, so he can heal. Sin and Soul Manipulation, Superhuman Physique. Okay.
From an infinite stream of chains, a shotgun packed with fiery rounds, or a flaming missile barfed right out of his mouth. Life goals.
And he can imbue other objects with hellfire, such as his Hell Cycle.
Yeah, that bike does look good.
Bike can outpace Thor's hammer Mjolnir, which
Oh,
can
wow.
cross the universe in seconds.
Hellfire
What?
is a weapon in and of itself, whether shot out of his hands, raining down from the sky, or released from his...
His boner, Wiz. Get it? And it doesn't just scorch flesh. Hellfire is so deadly, it can burn away your
Okay.
very soul.
This
That's
technique would be
stupid.
mastered by Johnny's successor, his own brother, Danny Ketch.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Johnny's not the only Ghost Rider, and Danny was the first to master their most famous move. You know, the one that burns your soul to smithereens with
There you go,
look,
yeah.
the penance stare.
The
penance
penance stare
stare.
inflicts upon its victims every ounce of pain they ever wreaked upon others.
Yeah.
Every cruelty, no matter how small or righteous, is reflected back. A biblical punishment.
Obliterating your soul. It
Yeah.
even works on other Ghost Riders, like when Johnny and Danny got into a staring contest and Danny actually depowered Johnny.
Eyes are windows to the soul, so the Ghost Rider must be able to match his victim's gaze for the penance stare to work. Some people have survived it, like the Punisher supposedly because he didn't regret his actions, but it did work on him on other occasions.
Well, Johnny can adjust how deadly it is, and it doesn't necessarily have to kill you. He can use the stare to read minds, force you to confess info, or just show you the error of your ways.
Remember, the Ghost
Okay.
Rider is two souls in one body, with the kinder Johnny battling the demon Zarathos in a war of control.
Classic Faustian bargain. All the power in the world, but if you want it, it uses you. Because if Johnny gives in, the demon's full might will take over, and then everything is screwed.
Now, let's say I'm a psychology
damn it.
student working on a paper about decision making.
That was pretty
I can
good
ask
research so
Emily to
far.
give me-
I'm
Zarathos'
intrigued.
strength is boundless. He can open up portals between dimensions, control the elements, pen and stare an entire city, and fly all the way to Asgard, which is a literal infinite distance away.
He's
What?
manhandled some of Marvel's heaviest hitters.
Wait, okay. Source of Ghost Rider's powers, Zarathos, demonic physiology, nature manipulation, magical energy manipulation, other hosts. Possibly an angel.
Like Thor, World War Hulk, and Doctor Strange. Hell, Strange said Zarathos is a threat to all realms, mortal
Fuck!
and immortal.
What?
Hyperbole? Think again. The Archangel Zadkiel said that the power of the Ghost Rider could threaten all of existence, and even bring down heaven itself.
Right before an army of Ghost Riders did just that. Yeah, an army. The spirits of vengeance are legion.
As far back as the
Oh
Great
my.
Flood, humans have been bonded to the vestiges of God's power to act as his divine wrath on Earth. A sort of heavenly black ops.
Okay, wait, does that
Okay.
make Zarathos an angel now? Or is he still a demon?
Both? Neither? Despite
Wow.
being one of the greatest entities in existence, it's unclear. What we do know is that ages ago, Zarathos feasted on souls and battled Mephisto for rulership of his realm.
Did he win?
Mephisto, ever the trickster, claimed victory and gained control
Oh.
of Zarathos forevermore. Hence
Dang.
how he could bond him to Johnny.
But Zarathos got his revenge against that big red bitch with
On.
another Ghost Rider, Alejandra Jones. Bet you wish you had one more day to fix that hole in your chest, huh?
Comic book fan punching bag though he may be, Mephisto is unbelievably powerful. A battle with him could cause omniversal Armageddon. Fitting as his fight
Fuck.
with Galactus rents the cosmos asunder.
And Galactus'
What?
fights can destroy all of Marvel's infinite multiverse.
Oh my
Kind
god.
of awesome power at Zarathos' disposal. Total cosmic annihilation.
So
What?
it was no surprise when Johnny went down to the underworld and took Hell's throne for himself, usurping the devil that ruined his life and finally grabbing destiny by the handlebars.
Scoring the total power of hell itself, plus a sick-ass upgrade, the Damnation Stare, which skips the whole every pain you've ever inflicted thing and just sends you straight to hell. No
Huh?
shot.
As they say though, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. Johnny began an obsessive crusade to capture all
Fucking he outsped Mjolnir, bro. That ain't easy to do. Survive battle against World War Hulk. I heard that version of Hulk is stupidly strong. Penance down a whole city. Took a missile that would have destroyed Angel St. Michaels, fought the Avengers to a standstill, defeated Doctor Strange, Mephisto, No the Living Darkness.
All of Hell's escaped demons. But by using his new power to damn them to hell, he began absorbing their evil, feeding off of it, and it corrupted him. Once again, Johnny Blaze was a man possessed.
In truth, Johnny was just as trapped by Hell's power as he'd always been, and he needed Danny's help to pull him out of the darkness.
Though he gave up Hell's throne, the Ghost Rider continues his war against demons without and within, mentoring his fellow Ghost Riders in the ways of vengeance. Always prowling the highways for the evil and the profane.
An unstoppable engine of judgment that, with just a glance, could make Galactus himself shit his pants.
Maybe one day he'll find salvation in the eyes of one of his victims.
'Cause they sure as hell won't find any in his.
Okay, he sounds
This
busted.
sponsored by Robin Hood Gold.
Surprise, surprise.
With
Fucking,
Robin Hood.
let me tell you, any hero from the Marvel universe is just so fucking broken, man. Like,
Gold,
it's
you're-
stupid.
The Robin Hood.
% years on data.
Okay,
If
there you
Al
go.
Simmons was one thing, he was a killer.
A lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army and the CIA's most decorated assassin, Simmons upheld democracy around the globe at the barrel of a gun, painting the third world in red, white, and blue, but mostly red.
Until his final fateful mission when, per his boss's orders, Al was fired.
The burning was only getting started because Al's immortal soul was on a one-way trip to hell.
Where he cut a deal with Malvosia, the big, naked lord of the 8th circle of hell.
By their pact, Simmons would be reborn a Hellspawn, a superpowered commander of Hell's armies, in exchange for seeing his wife one more time.
God damn!
Buddy, you're
Are you
just
kidding?
asking to get monkey's bud.
Al Simmons returned from the dead as a decaying zombie 5 years later. After his wife had already remarried and had a daughter.
There, you saw her. Now get back to work, bitch.
Thus was born.
Get back to work, bitch. Oh, Boomstick's funny.
The undead warrior from hell itself.
Oh, God.
Spawn.
He's so 90s that he comes all the way back around to being the coolest thing ever. Look upon his edge wizard and despair.
Wait, longest running independent comic book character. That's wow. Okay. That is a wow. Okay. Okay.
Spawn would violently defend New York's downtrodden, while slowly uncovering the full breadth of his demonic powers.
He's like a walking superpower encyclopedia. He can fly, teleport, turn invisible and intangible, move things with his mind, make force fields, control the elements and the weather, and even stop time. Speaking of time, he can fly so fast, he literally breaks into other dimensions and smashes time as a concept.
He can manipulate matter, shape-shifting his own body or transmuting other objects and people. He can even control and absorb your soul.
Wait, Wiz, if he can rearrange molecules and crap, why doesn't he just fix his uggo face?
Well, he tried to do that, but Malvosia cursed him so that he could only make himself... yeah.
Oh, it's petty trolling like that gets you a throne in hell.
To be fair, Spawn can achieve a
funny.
similar result with illusions and mental manipulation. He can read and control minds, implant and replace memories, or simply drive you mad.
Spawn
my
can do
God.
all of this crazy shit because he...
Body manipulation, intangibility, invisibility, shape-shifting, transmutation, wow. Element manipulation, energy absorption, so you can absorb energy. Okay, flight, mental manipulation, necromancy, necroplasm, is that how you say it? Sin and soul manipulation, so that's pretty much what Ghost Rider can do, except Ghost Rider can't fucking teleport like this guy does. Teleport, time manipulation, weather... Dude, what?
He runs on necroplasm, basically hell juice.
You're not wrong. Necroplasm is the energy that makes up hell itself.
Okay.
Al's undead body is composed of 400 pounds of it.
He can wield it like an energy blaster empowered by the sins of others. Spawn can absorb your evil and feed off of it. By simply walking on Earth, Spawn feels all of humanity's pain all at once.
He's even absorbed the sins of 8 million New Yorkers instantly, cleansing them of their evil.
Like
Wow.
Jesus?
Or he can do the reverse and make you experience the full weight of your own sins, feeling every bit of pain you've ever inflicted on others over your whole life.
Oh my God.
some sort of penance.
Though Spawn's necroplasm comes with a catch.
Yeah, he's got unlimited amount of the stuff, and it drains every time he uses his powers.
You're wise enough to sense the draining of the power. If not, let me explain. The more you use your energy, the faster you come to a second death. The slower you use it, the less chance you'll have of stopping evil around you. Either way, you eventually end up owning your soul. That is fucked, man. What kind of fucked up shit is this? So he loses either way. What?
If he runs out, he's dragged back to hell.
Even depowered, Spawn can rely on his elite military training in hand-to-hand combat.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
even fought
He was an
Batman
assassin.
to a standstill.
And as befits his past profession, he loves his big-ass 90s gun.
You see, that's the thing Spawn kind of edges on Ghost Rider. Spawn is an assassin, right? CIA assassin. So even before he got these powers, he's mastered the arts of assassination and shit. Like, so he's, when it comes to like combat range and hand-to-hand combat and whatnot, he's got that edge on Ghost Rider, I believe. Ghost Rider, I feel like a lot of Ghost Rider's things are like more mid to long range, using his bike, fire, chains, you get what I mean? Guns, you know, all of them are very ranged attacks, where Spawn's more close. He uses guns as well, don't get me wrong. But
Though his greatest weapon is the sentient being he's genetically and spiritually bonded to, his cloak. Letha of the 7th House of K.
You ever wonder why his cape's red? Nope, well, now you are, and it's red because it's made from the apple Eve ate in the Garden of Eden. It's literally made of original sin. Oh, and also the souls of a million sinners, including every one of Hell's victims. Also a touch of vampire for good measure.
K7 Letha is constantly evolving. It can act independently to defend Spawn with an infinite stream of chains.
Chains of Hell, Agni Axe, Godfruit, Guns, AK-830, rocket launcher, Brimstone Cannon, Burst Missile Launcher, Madcap Submachine Gun, Ectoplasma Gun, Sword of Shotgun 7, K7 Letha, Sword of the Spirit. Oh no, is that something that can actually destroy the souls? If so, Ghost Rider's in a major disadvantage. That is probably the key to defeating Ghost Rider, if that is the case.
Transform into weapons.
Let's see
or
though.
Drain people of their power. It is the most potent weapon Hell has ever created.
It even helps Spawn beat the primordial dark god Urizen, who can destroy and eat your soul with just a glare.
Except the souls bonded to Spawn acted as a buffer, allowing him to survive.
You'd think with an arsenal like that, he'd be unstoppable. But Hellspawns have a weakness to holy weapons and can be killed permanently if decapitated by one.
Though Spawn has managed to survive this in the past. No, Spawn's greatest weakness is his own, how do I put this, stupidity.
So Spawn fought this angel lady, Angela. Great name for an angel. She had this dimensional lance that could wipe Hellspawn out of existence, and Spawn got it. But instead of, being cautious around a mysterious angel weapon that hurts him, he just had to push the big shiny button and activate it on himself.
And so, Spawn was forever destroyed, until he reconfigured reality to undo his own inexistence.
What?
We are good as new. That has to be the first time we've seen someone accidentally kill themselves and survive.
On his quest as Hell's greatest warrior,
We
Spawn has
configured
defeated
reality.
a serial killer ice cream man, a demonic clown, and even his old boss remade by Heaven into an anti-Spawn. He's even encountered other Hellspawn.
Killing bad guys might seem counterintuitive if you work for a Hell Lord, but it actually just adds more souls to Balbosia's army. An army Spawn would have to lead in a war with Heaven that'd kill all of humanity.
Because the reason Malbolgia chose Al to be his commander wasn't that he was some great warrior. It was because Al had proven that he was the best at taking orders.
All his life and all his death, Al was nothing more than a hired gun.
But he knew
Yeah,
it,
fair.
and he would do so no more.
So
Fair,
Spawn
that's
marched
fair.
down to Hell and ripped Balbosia's head off with a scream so loud it echoed through all of reality. Spawn became the king of the 8th circle of Hell.
I'm a Harvard doctor trying to do it all.
What's all
Running
that?
an ER department and pushing
Good.
content on my product.
King Spawn
He became Hell King Spawn, constantly increases in power, giant form, omnipotent in Hell. So he's going to be in his element in Hell. Soul Obliteration, Divine Spawn, Angelic Divine Spawn, Angelic wings granted by the Mother of Existence, regeneration, reality reconfiguration.
Is literally a part of
Spawn
hell
is
itself,
disgusting.
gaining access to an unlimited pool of energy that increases 100-fold with every heartbeat. He's effectively omnipotent in there, and strong enough to challenge other hell lords like Mammon and Satan.
He got
Satan.
so strong, the only thing left was to finally resolve the war between heaven and hell.
But Spawn needed help from the being who created this god and Satan to begin with, the Mother of Existence, Gaia.
She wasn't cool with her kids being
Oh my
total
God.
assholes, so she appointed Spawn to be the universe's savior.
By eating the fruit from the Tree of Life, Spawn became truly divine, capable of battling God and Satan in a stalemate for eternity that extinguished all life on Earth.
And each of them are powerful enough to create and control infinitely sized universes.
Spawn broke the stalemate by letting God and Satan destroy him, only for Gaia to separate the two from the reality they threatened.
Then, just like that time with the Lance, Spawn respawned and recreated the Earth. Poof, good as new.
Finally freed of the weight of heaven and hell,
Okay. Recreated the entire world, closed all dead zones created by God, tore a hole in space, survived and rewrote his own unexistence, Satan to be the strongest hellspawn, matched God and Satan in divine form. I'm sorry, but I don't think Ghost Rider's beating this guy. I'm sorry. Ghost Rider... Look, Ghost Rider had a lot going for him, but Spawn... I don't see Spawn losing to this guy. I'm sorry.
Hal asked to be reborn as a human, but he knew in his heart he deserved to carry on his undead penance in perpetuity.
He's a creature of the 90s, Wiz. He won't be happy unless he can angstily brood over the injustice of his own existence.
Though if you threaten the alley he calls home, beware, because Spawn will turn whatever's left of your life into a living hell.
Yeah, in my honest opinion, just from this research alone, I don't see Ghost Rider beating Spawn. I see Spawn winning. And if Spawn loses, I'd be extremely surprised, but I'm willing to hear what they say because they know best with their research.
Battle
So.
is sponsored
But my
by
money's on
DraftKings
Spawn. I'm
Casino.
sorry.
Problem 8. Void distract. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for one hell of a death battle!
One hell. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see. Okay. Let's check this out, though. Fucking hell.
Nights like these
Alright. Let me just check out something. Okay. It's still running. Okay.
drive men insane. Brimstone in the air. Something's coming. If it wants a piece of me, there'll be hell to pay.
That's pretty good.
Go back to the pit you squirmed from, Hellspawn.
Make me.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that gun wasn't working on him because it stops any physical attacks.
It's nothing personal. Vengeance calls.
Oh.
Sloppy, you fight like a bum.
You've earned your damnation.
Oh, shit. He gets pulled into hell. But then he can recreate himself. He can... Yeah, recreate this guy. He can recreate his own existence, can't he? Oh, shit.
Welcome to hell.
Oh, shit, he pulled him into hell. Yeah, time manipulation. That is ridiculous, bro.
Be damned.
Yep. Get over here! Yes! Mortal Kombat reference there. Oh my god. Stop! Divine... He pulled out Divine Stone?
Holy cannot disguise your wickedness. God forbid.
Divine Spawn already. Oh shit!
Al Simmons, your sins are innumerable. I am here to wreak vengeance upon your soul.
Is that the penance there? Oh no!
I eat sin for breakfast. Taste of your own goddamn medicine.
Oh my god!
Use the Prince alive. Wait, I'm an innocent.
Oh my! He did an Uno reverse card, bro. He Uno reverse fucking Ghost Rider. Dang. Uno reversed
You know, we
the.
can be there in 5 minutes. If
Oh
we're
my
ready.
god.
We'll be seen.
Yeah.
It's like you said, nothing personal, asshole.
Yeah, man, he does that fucking stare for fucking breakfast, mate.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Damn. Literally.
I'm glad I'm right in this actually, or maybe it might have been too obvious that Spawn was gonna win, so I was right because of that. But yeah, Spawn just sound. Yeah, there's no way I saw Ghost Rider being
a
Spawn.
nail biter of a battle that pitted Ghost Rider's immeasurable power against Spawn's skill and versatility. Let's break this down into 4 categories.
First up, power. Divine Spawn could match God and Satan, who could create universes. Similar in scale to Ghost Rider's bouts with a lot of the powerhouses in Marvel.
But Zarathos was different. Remember, his power can match that of Mephisto and Galactus, who can threaten all
Yeah.
of Marvel's infinite cosmic reality.
Yeah,
far
that's
greater
wild.
than any cosmos Spawn has ever affected. Even though Spawn's battled and defeated Satan in more recent comics, implying he's retained a level of power similar to his divine form, he couldn't match Zarathos in power alone.
Ghost
Okay.
Rider may take power, but remember, Johnny actively resists Zarathos' influence, so Spawn may have had time in the fight to learn and adapt to Ghost Rider before he went full Blue Fury.
And Spawn
Okay.
definitely had the edge in skill.
Oh, skill,
He
yeah,
spent decades in military combat, and his
Yeah, I mentioned this during the research as well. The guy's an assassin, a trained assassin. So even without the powers, the guy was skilled enough. Ghost Rider wasn't Johnny Blaze. He was not. The guy was a stuntman. So, yeah, skill-wise, Spawn had it.
is a master martial artist, whereas Johnny more so relies on his invincibility.
The ultimate dream power for a stuntman. Even with his crazy powers, Ghost Rider was a lot more direct than Spawn, pretty much entirely focused on attacking the soul.
Which doesn't bode well for his versatility. Spawn can stop time, manipulate matter, turn intangible, control
The
life,
guy's-
warp reality.
yeah.
The Ghost Rider had a much more limited arsenal by comparison. Spawn had a
Yeah.
huge advantage in this category.
Though with his invincibility, way greater power, and the ability to scorch your soul to nothing, Ghost Rider could score the win through brute force, right?
Not exactly. The last piece of the puzzle is their resistances. Basically, who was harder to kill. Spawn's
Yeah, Spawn.
constant mainlining of humanity
Spawn's harder to kill.
and pain meant he could survive attacks on his soul.
Dude, he killed himself and then reconfigured himself from unexistence. Bro, the guy just can't die. Like, he just don't die. Like, it's crazy.
Including the penance stage.
Oh yeah, it says it here. Spawn has also survived twice. The 4th layer of hell, which subjects the soul to its own sins, like the penance there. So if he survived something like the penance there twice, whatever Ghost Rider does, he's got nothing on him.
Just like he resisted a very similar attack from Urizen.
Best of all, remember the time he rewrote reality to undo his own inexistence?
Thank
There
you.
was nothing
I've
the
just
Ghost
mentioned
Rider
that.
could do to overpower that.
I've just
And
mentioned
that time
this.
with the lance wasn't planned, it was purely instinctual. He could replicate it any time he
That's
wanted,
stupid.
like in his fight with God and Satan.
So how do you put Spawn down for good? Well, you can't. At least Johnny and Zarathos couldn't.
Unlike how Ghost Rider's soul has been vulnerable to attack before, like when Danny used the penance stare to depower Johnny.
This sort of thing actually happens a lot, even in recent comics. The whole reason Johnny and Zarathos are bonded in the first place is because Zarathos' soul was manipulated by Mephisto.
And not only does Spawn have plenty of experience manipulating souls, he can replicate the effect of the penance stare itself.
And just think about that. A penance stare on Zarathos would mean he's feeling the pain from every penance stare that he's ever done.
That's
A
wild.
penance squared.
The Damnation Stare, on the other hand, actively helped Spawn, sending him to hell where he gets a literal infinite power boost.
And it wasn't just Spawn's soul powers that had spelled trouble. He had other ways to bypass Ghost Rider's immortality too, like transmutation, rewriting reality, or
Yeah,
just straight up
stupid.
stealing his powers, which
Stupid
has worked
one.
on multiple Ghost Riders in the past.
Giving Spawn the final
Yeah.
edge.
Yeah,
Zarathos
Spawn-
was almost unbeatable, a massive power advantage, soul destruction, immortality, but Spawn could counter everything thrown at him, and was too unkillable for Zarathos' strength advantage to matter in the long run against his crazier abilities.
That
Yeah.
was one hell of a fight, and at least Johnny went out in a blaze of glory.
The winner is Spawn.
I'm not surprised
Next time
Spawn won.
on Death Battle.
Who's next? Huh? Shigaraki? Oh my god, Mahito and Shigaraki!
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks.
Oh my god, oh boy. Shigaraki from My Hero Academia versus Mahito from Jujutsu Kaisen. Brother. I'm glad I'm back at this time. I'm so glad. Oh bro, then we don't have time. Oh, it's gonna come out soon then. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking wild battle, man. Shut up. Oh my god. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So the death battle itself, it was very good. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't see Spawn losing to this guy. The guy accidentally killed himself from existence and reconfigured himself from unexistence to reality. Like, the guy survived, like, feats done to him, like the penance stare twice. Like, there's nothing that Ghost Rider can do that will affect Spawn. You get what I mean? It's ridiculous. And on top of that, Ghost Rider is not like an undead soldier like Spawn. He's like he's a human being still alive that's possessed by a demon or whatever it is. So that alone just gives Spawn such huge advantages, you know. It's crazy. Not to mention the hand-to-hand combat experiences of being an assassin. Like, the guy has so many years of being an assassin before becoming this undead soldier. And like they said, Johnny Blaze kind of relies on his invincibility. He doesn't have any sort of martial arts combat experience like Spawn does. So there was just too many things Spawn had on him, man. I'm sorry. Like, I'm a big Marvel fan, but yeah, the Ghost Rider ain't winning this. He was not winning this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now, maybe someone would think otherwise. Someone would probably think different, you know, on thinking that maybe Ghost Rider would beat Spawn. I would love to know what you guys think, though. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to smash the like button, comment, share those good things, and see more content of me doing more Hololive videos like this, or more Death by reactions like this in the future. However, if you guys are new to the channel, consider that subscribe button, join the DRP Guild today so you don't miss a single video from my channel. There's reactions to Hololive, reactions to Death Battle, any other reaction videos, main content series you get to see on this channel. So be sure to come and subscribe. Most importantly, have fun and join the journey with me. So as always, guys, this is your boy Dino signing out. Have a nice day, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, peace.